huge breaking news. Fresh off the print, quite literally. So we're going to discuss it.
Yeah, seconds ago, it was announced that Brooks Koepka, former world number 1,
Yep.
current world number 19, 4-time major winner. He's won 4 times on the PGA Tour as well. He's won on the European Tour. He's won on the Japan Tour.
Ryder Cup legend.
He's won $40 million on course.
Oh, he's done all right then.
He's done all right so far, Rick, but he has just this second been announced. He's joining LIV Golf Invitational Series. I want to hear your thoughts, Rick.
Wow. Well, quite literally, this is breaking news.
Yeah.
We're going to cover it right now. It's not a surprise.
No.
I've got to say. I reckon maybe the only reason he didn't even play in the first one, I think his wedding was quite close to the first event.
Okay.
Because there was quite a lot of clips of Chase Koepka, Brooks's brother, played in the first LIV Invitational in London, and there was scenes of him being at the wedding days before being then in London. So I reckon it wouldn't have surprised me if he was at the first one. Really good friends with Dustin Johnson.
Yes.
Arch enemies with Bryson DeChambeau,
Which makes it so much more exciting.
As expressed on a number of occasions, he kind of just plays golf for money.
Yeah, it plays well when big money's on the line, that's for sure.
He doesn't seem like, I'm sure he does enjoy playing golf, but he comes across as he enjoys making money more than he enjoys playing golf.
Yes.
Is there any reports on how much he signed for?
So
yet?
these are very early reports. I have seen a few this afternoon between $150 million. So again, there's a big difference there. But if you think he's won around $40 million on course, it's triple that roughly. It is big money, and it makes you think, doesn't it, that I know LIV have signed some quite unknown names and some quite questionable names to start the whole thing off. And Chase Koepka was a name, with no disrespect to the guy. He was well known because of his brother, let's be honest. He is currently world number 1,607.
Do you think Brooks is taking Chase's place?
Maybe, or was it a fact of, we'll get your brother on board, we'll sort him out for life, you follow. That could literally be the case.
Brooks might have said, listen lads, I can't make the first one. Stick my little brother
No
in
one will
there.
notice.
No one will even know. We kind of look alike.
This is crazy. I think there's some people, and I understand this, are kind of getting a little bit sick of the LIV discussions. You see it on social media, in the press so much. This has been the biggest story, I think, in my golfing lifetime that has been on the non-golf press.
Correct.
Bar potentially Tiger's misdemeanors a number of years ago. But this has had so much airtime. So I understand people are getting a little bit done with it. Some people are loving it. But with names like this signing, we have to talk about it. It's so breaking news.
'Cause the thing is as well, again, I don't know if this has actually come properly out yet, a lot of these players are either suspending their PGA membership or quite simply quitting the PGA Tour.
Well, that was
which is massive.
It's ridiculous. The big giveaway this morning when the thing started to be rumoured was that Brooks took out PGA Tour off his Twitter bio, apparently.
Right.
And that gave people a big telltale sign this was happening.
You know what? It was interesting because US Open this weekend, and I was kind of busy doing a little bit of walking, so I didn't watch loads of it. But I did see his interview, and he was quite arsey.
He was.
With reporters and journalists about getting asked about it. And as much as I probably would have guessed that he would have been a name that was in the mix to sign with LIV without question, after seeing that interview, I thought, oh, maybe he's not. Maybe. Just maybe he's actually saying, no, stop asking me because I'm bloody sick of it. But really, he was just kind of deflecting.
See, it's funny, there was two schools of thought. I heard people saying what you said, and I can see that the way I kind of saw it was a bit of a case of, I'm not talking about this now because I'm basically going, and I can't say too much.
Well, that's what I mean, almost like deflecting it and almost saying, I'll happily talk about US Open, but let's not talk about that. But almost hiding behind US Open as opposed to allowing the journalist to get any sort of information from him.
This is insane, and it feels like it's getting more and more and more serious. And people, whether they love this LIV Golf Invitational or hate it, and it's very, very polarising, and I understand why, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I believe today there's also a meeting with the PGA Tour and all the players. I don't know what's going to come out of that. We'll try and report that when we do know. But the next event, is it this week or the week after?
So I was actually just very quickly just checking when the next event is. I think it's the end of June.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's in Portland. It's June the 30th, running through till July the 2nd, at Pumpkin Ridge. So already, without the field has got stronger.
100%.
Because this time round in Portland, you're going to have obviously DJ, Phil, players like Westwood, Poulter, etc. The guys who played in London, the big names. But now you're going to throw in Bryson DeChambeau. Like, he's going to bring eyeballs.
And that's the thing. A lot of these guys didn't do that well in the US Open. I think DJ possibly did the best, but they're the names that people want to see, that people talk about.
You're going to have Patrick Reed.
Yeah.
I tell you what, a team people would love to hate. Bryson, Brooks, Patrick Reed.
The Marmite team.
Maybe Poulter.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of put them four together, and they all, or Phil Mickelson, they all dress in black. You've seen it in like the films, you know, like Mighty Ducks, when you've got like the baddie team.
Yes.
They all dress in black, and they're all really good, and they always get to the final, but lose to the final to the good guys.
Good, yes, exactly. Good always wins in the end.
What's going to be the good that wins in the end here? Are the PGA going to change their tactics? DP World Tour have come out and said they are not going to ban the players from LIV to play in their events. This is a very interesting time, and make sure you stay tuned to the channels. We'll cover it as much as we can. We're not going to completely just go all over, but it's important golfing news, and we wouldn't be doing our job just talking about it. We talk about things in the golfing world. So Brooks Koepka signed for LIV. Who's going to be next? Your guess is possibly as good as ours.
Our full podcast will be releasing Wednesday, the 22nd of July, so tomorrow probably when you're watching this. If you're watching after that date, it's already out now. Bit more on this potentially. Also, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Who do you think is going to sign next to LIV Golf? And do you like LIV Golf, or do you hate LIV Golf?